Okay, let's see. What is there to do? Well, I guess I could do the free rolls. Because I think there's like 2 free rolls you could get from the quest today. Let's see. Although I'd already used most of my stamina getting hourglasses. Because I wanted to do as many as possible, but it's not gonna be all that many. Let's see. I have how many? I have 52. I could use those. I mean, I think the quest also gives me some, but not that many. Use these 3 rainbow ones for yeah, hourglasses. But yeah, there's 2. Well, I just have to fish to get more hourglasses, and that's it. With the whole thing, we get the 8, which I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's possible. But yeah, I think I'll just go for the rolls, and I have to do Kainat and Zerog. Zerog, I found a farming team. Actually, I don't think I assembled it on my main account here, but I could do it now. It was the Rosetta team, Rosetta, 2 Rosettas. I believe there was Orlando was here, and what's it called? I have it on my alt. Oh, Cannon. I have a Cannon, and who else was it? It's just set up. Who was the 3rd unit? Do I need a cleric? I don't think so. I guess I'll do it first on my alt account. That's where I copy the team from PDC. Not from PDC, from Pazudora Hensei. Oh, Metal Dragon, yeah. I need the whole big spike at the end to kill the boss and the parts. Aiden, honestly, I would not roll, really. I would avoid rolling as much as possible. There are some decent stuff, mainly for Gravis, and if you want to go after the Menuet and Shaolin team. But if you're not interested in those, if you have like good teams already, you could honestly skip this RAM. There are some decent stuff here and there, but there's like what 54 units. I forget how many. The lineup is extremely bloated. Like if you roll the 5-stone RAM, there's 54 units overall. And then if you roll the 7-stone lineup, which is the same except it doesn't have 6-star and 5 stars, it's still like something like close to 40 or 30 something. I forget the exact number. But yeah, there's so much very outdated garbage. I will be rolling only because I would like Chakul and Medu. That's honestly the highlight of the RAM. Because they are pretty decent for Gravis teams. They also are good for Shaolin and Menuet teams. But I guess I could also go in other teams that that could use this type of cleric with the wood and fire elves, but I don't know. The equips are also pretty good. Like Mill is also really good for Gravis. Honestly, just for Gravis. And then there's a few other good stuff here, but like Ganesha is really good for buttoning and for the dungeon boost. But I don't know if I don't think you need that many. I don't know if there's any actual content that actually calls for this type of button. It is nice, but and I do want to copy, but I don't know what I would actually use it on right now. So that's why I'm doing like a multi, just to see if I can get anything good. But you could, if you're not interested, Or if you're like a little tempted, you could just wait for the last reroll from the stamps or from the fishing spot. Because the event is gonna go on for a few more, like for a whole month basically. Yeah, 27 days. And throughout the whole event, you're gonna get like 20, not 20, 10 rolls. Because fishing is gonna give you 4, quest gives you 2, and then the stamps give you 4 rolls. Hello, just how's it going? But yeah, yeah, we didn't get a roll this time around as the first time because we got hourglasses, but yeah, 4 rolls from the stamps, 2 from the quest, and then 4 more from the fishing spot. I already did it twice and I got nothing. No, I did fishing one time. I didn't use any hourglasses yet. I was saving it for stream. But yeah, the first thing to do is do Zorog. I think just any Rosetta would do. Don't exactly remember the steps, but I'm sure it shouldn't be too difficult. I'm pretty sure Cannon goes first. Then 8 turns for what phase? And then gotta wait. Okay, this is ready. I think I have to leave one of the Rosteras untransformed so I can delay the next 4. Do I go for it? I think I go for it. Or maybe not. I might kill with this one. Yeah, actually, yeah, I shouldn't be killing this one. I don't think I'll kill with that cap rate. We'll see. Yeah, probably just activate the leader skill damage reduction and then kill with this one. Because next turn, this one is gonna be up. So as far as I know, you need like 5 part breaks. I guess another way of saying that is you need the base drop rate for the parts in this dungeon is around 50%. So as long as you have 5 part breaks, you should be able to kill to get the drops. Yeah, this one. I think Cannon might get used here, but I'll use her next turn. I don't know. Yeah, either 5 power breaks in your whole team to guarantee the drop, or with Rosetta's leader skill that boosts the drop rate, you only need like, I don't know, 3, 4 power breaks. Because how many do I have? I only have 1, 2, 3. I think 4 or 3 power breaks with Rosetta should be enough. I don't have the Sync Awakening for a Cannon, which is a her Sync Awakening is a part break. So that will get me over like more than enough, like over 100% drop rate. But I don't want to waste a Sync Damage Jam. I don't have the Evil Mats. I think yeah, Cannon, and then I could just scale. Minerva, just one shot everything from now on. And I think the gravity is not even for the boss; it's for melee. Yeah, let's see. I think Cannon should last enough. I think maybe next floor also has a some sort of void or absorption. Yeah, another damage void shield. 11 combo shield, so yeah, that should be enough then. That's enough combos. And floor 6. This is the floor with the super assault, which I could just use the shield break and then Orlando, and I should be able to move on. Yeah, I was doing the math. If the drop rate is 40%, then I only have a 97% chance or so of getting all the parts I guess of each part dropping. So I guess if you also don't have the Sync Awakening, you don't really have to use like a Sync to Mahjong cannon. I mean, that is if the info I found is actually correct. So this should be more than enough to one-shot the whole floor. Okay. Let's see if they dropped. Yeah, both parts dropped. There's only 2 parts in this floor, and they both did drop. I mean, it is unlikely you won't get them to drop, but it is possible, I believe, if we assume it's 40%, and if you don't have the cannon Sync Awakening. Let's see. So that's one quest down. The next one is Gainat, I believe. You could just go with maybe with the same team. Yeah, it shouldn't be that difficult, right? Maybe I could have gone with a swiping team too. Actually. Oh, there's a lot of stalling that I have to do with this team, but at least the first floor is delayable. There shouldn't be an issue. It's just slow. And I don't have a cleric. Also. Which you might actually need that here. I forgot to transform you. I guess I get to get hit and delay you again. Am I doing the I have it basically done, but Sandbon still doesn't have the images, and I want to keep using their images for the video. So most likely, hopefully they have them up soon, but since it's already nighttime, I don't think I'll upload it tonight. So watch out for the video tomorrow. I mean, I'm not blaming them because they're doing amazing work, but it was because Gongho, the data from the collab was not available beforehand, before the maintenance started. What is Ganesh is just for buttoning, but I don't exactly know where to actually use this. Like I don't know if there's any viable stuff, because I remember Toto was good for SN4. There's like one floor you can button with Toto, and Toto is basically two hits for 1.2 billion damage. Ganesha is just 3, but I don't think there's any viable, like any immediate needs for Ganesha. It's just really good because it also has dungeon boost and like 4 or 6 skill boost. But yeah, I don't exactly know what people are using him for. I did like just Googling, like searching Ganesha on YouTube. It did give me like one video for like a build, but that build had like, I believe it was for like SN2 maybe. I don't remember if actually they were using Ganesha. They might have been using just the equip. But that build, I didn't really pay much attention to that build because they were using some like Gundam exclusive units that we don't have. But yeah, I didn't find like many uses for Ganesha, honestly. It is still cool, and I do still want like a few copies, but I don't know. Oh wait, you're gonna hate the next Gung-Ho collab because they made a version, a no assist version for every single dungeon. So Loki, what's the other? The other part break person. Every single dungeon in Gung-Ho collab is now like assist. They have two different versions. The one with where they allow assist, and the one without assist. I mean, the good news is that they pretty much renewed the. They pretty much renew all of them, so that means another stone for clearing like Loki descended again. They usually kind of do that for when collabs start, but sometimes they don't. But yeah, that was annoying because I left that for last minute on my JP account, like clearing all of the dungeons, and it did take a while. Will you? I already farm hourglasses on my main account. There's a walking down that I was thinking was probably here. But yeah, I already had like I have like 52 hourglasses on my main account, which I already spent most of my stamina farming it today. So I'll be using them all on stream. Honestly, not that many, but hopefully I can get like a roll or something. Wait, has anyone gotten like a roll from the fishing minigame? Yeah, at least a walking bind is manageable. Yeah, you could farm the expert. I'm doing the expert one because that one has a higher chance of dropping golden ones. Some people are actually farming the. I could use cannon here for the tiers. But yeah, I'll actually do a roll. Well, I'll do a run of expert with the team that I have, which is you should stack as many dungeon boosts as possible. Because there's a drop that actually gives you that you can actually sell for 3k MP. Some people are farming the easier version, which is what, intermediate, but that one has a chance of dropping other garbage. Which, yeah, if you don't want it, and if you have stamina to waste, I would rather do expert. But yeah, you don't have to farm hourglasses. You could. Like the whole event is gonna last like 2 months, as long as you do all the quests, get all of the free hourglasses from those quests or the stamps. You should at least be able to clear both pages, which is where all the goodies are, basically. Oh, 1 month, yeah, it is 1 month. If you're a collapse, hourglasses. That was the question last time when the event started. I was wondering if the hourglasses were gonna be used for other events and like carry over, but this one we haven't seen that. We might see another like sort of like fishing mini game at the like whenever we get Halloween. That was my guess. So I don't think. I really doubt that the Halloween is like it's gonna use the hourglasses from Pan Island. Is there an easy way? I don't know if you can cheese this EX this time around. I think last one was cheesable. This one, I don't think so. I mean, the cheese theme was like a refresh theme, I believe. Actually, that might have been 2 months ago. When you got a roll, at least you got a roll, I guess. Was that the 6-star or the 7-star one? Well, actually, one is like a normal, like a 5-stone machine ram roll, and the other roll is like a 7-star or above guarantee unit. I don't remember if Jiraiya is 7 stars. Like, it might be. So I need PDP again. It's not gonna be back up in time. Don't have any. Yeah, I should definitely use some other team for this. Yeah, that was my thinking. Like, instead of fishing for Halloween, we'll have like a lit bobbing apples or something. And yeah, the hourglasses could be anything. Because bobbing apples, I guess you could also use the like a fishing rod or something to pull the apples. But we'll see when Halloween comes. Wait, was that not was that one combo? I thought it was 2 combos. Alright, I think yeah, that was 2 combos because I didn't die. But yeah, we'll also see if Halloween is gonna last like another month. Also, I don't know if that's a thing going forward with seasonals, but because I don't know if Pat Allen was all that special to be devoted a whole month. I haven't made a farming team for, yeah, I'll do it on my main account. So this is the team for, what was the name? Metal Dragon. This is for Zerog. And I need, it's no assist. I'll do this badge. Let think Awakenings. Well, the team had a double 10C as the Super Awakening for Orlando. I don't know if it matters. I don't even think the dungeon is super altitude, but I might just follow it. Just cause. 7C? That's good enough. This. Oh no. Okay. Barrel. Yeah, maybe Halloween is too. Like, it's not a big holiday. I mean, I wouldn't say Pat Island is a big holiday, but it does like last a long time. I would definitely see the Christmas one or New Year's last a whole month, because it could overlap. Christmas, New Year, that's like a whole, that's the whole holiday season. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, Daniel. Let's see. So I'm doing Center again. I guess before that, I'll show you what the team I'm using for farming tokens and also MP. I'm using this one. It is a little well with the multiple Saline equips, which use the story equip. I mean the story Evo mat, which you can only get one. So to get the other Evos, you have to like use OLEDs, which I did. I think you can use the other equip that doesn't use OLEDs. Let's see, Saline. Like you have to count your skill boost, because this one has the rose and it has a skill boost, and the important thing is the dungeon boost. So you might be able to get away with this one, just the dungeon boost without the skill boost. It really depends on how many dungeon boosts you have. Because yeah, this guy has to be up first turn. 21 skill boost. I have 23 total. And then yeah, one Camilla needs at least 2 SDRs. Because there's the floor is gonna delay it. Ooh, thank you for the super chat, Daniel. I really appreciate it. You're the first person ever that has given money through YouTube. I don't really know how it works. I don't know if there's anything else like a message attached, but thank you so much. But yeah, these two people, you don't really use the equips. This is just for dungeon boost stacking. And I think like there's another version. Like in total, this has a 95% chance of dropping the 3k MP unit. So I already have a bunch because I already cleared it a bunch of times. Like I used most of my stamina earlier today. But yeah, I got 31 of this one, 22 of this one. So I've done it 53 times. And out of those 53 times, unless I miscounted, 7 of these didn't drop. So basically 7 out of 53 out of 60. Well, I have a success rate of 53 out of 60 drops, which is equal to 80, 83, 88 drop rate, I guess, for my sample size, which is it's close enough to the quoted 95%. But yeah, let me just do quickly a run. It is pretty fast. I'm doing expert because I just want to focus on the golden and the silver seashells along with getting the 3k MP unit. Some people are doing novice, which is way faster, and you can actually button. You don't have to like swipe because the enemies here don't have a lot of HP. But for stream, I wanted to also get a bunch of seashells, so that's what I'm also doing here. That's why I did it. See if I actually can get a roll on stream ASAP. But you basically just keep swiping. You use a lean swipe, then another. Then this one, there's a 2-turn delay, which you want at least one Celine, one of your like either one of your Camillas or Hello Kitty to resist that. I already have 2 SDRs on at least 2 on all of them, but you only pretty much need 2 SDRs on one Camilla. For expert, use Yamato. Yeah, Yamato has the egg drop boosting leader skill, right? Don't remember yet, but yeah, that's good. I mean, Champelis is good because he's a 3 unit. He has a 3-turn cooldown for the break, and he also gives you 1.2 egg drop boosting leader skill. But you just keep recharging what's his face, Champelius. I mean, you just alternate between the Celine equip and Champelius. Oh, and also it's important that you have like 2 cat killers on Champelius, and I think 2 SDRs is fine also, because the boss has a chance of delaying you. But as long as you have just 2 SDRs on one Camilla and 2 SDRs on one Champelius, should be enough. Actually, I'm not even sure if she delays the leaders. She seems to only delay the subs. But that could be because I have 4 SDRs on Champelius, and I don't want to bother changing that to see. But yeah, I did get the drop. I actually forgot to pay attention to it. But yeah, that's 3k MP right there. And it takes like, what, 1 minute and 30 seconds if you do it pretty fast. So while you're like watching TV or doing something else, you could just do this in the background. It's a good source of like wasting your stamina. Like, really wish we had the 4 stamina ads back here. But that expired a few weeks ago, I think. But yeah, 1 minute and 30 seconds is usually what it takes. if you're like fully paying attention. Let's see. So now let me do. But yeah, Pat Island. Again, the enemies here have very low HP, but you could also get garbage like all of the others. Other drop, and also this has a chance of dropping bronze. So it depends. If you want to prioritize MP, I think MP for speed. I think still Novice is still the best source of MP because it's really quick. It's 20 stamina. You could enter a few times. It's also pretty fast, and you can fully button the thing. And you don't need as many skill boosts. I guess you do need some skill boosts. I don't really remember the drop rate for the 3K unit here. I know for expert. Well, the answer that I found is that this thing has a 20% chance of dropping, like the base drop rate. I don't know how many what the drop rate is here, but I don't know if anyone knows in the chat. But yeah, it's a pretty good source of farming MP. And hello, Alex. How's it going? So yeah, I did expert with that team that I showed you, and now I'll just do the quest for the free rolls. Let's see. Yeah, dog. Just gotta do it another time here. And then gotta do guy nut again. And then I'll do the free rolls. Hopefully I get something good. And I'll also fish. So hopefully also something good there. Yeah, I don't think I've actually used all of the 4 stamina ads at any point. But yeah, that could definitely kill your battery if you just leave it on. I mean, my last phone, I said this last time, but I had to like contact Google and replace my phone because the battery was getting it was like growing. I forgot what it's called. I think people call it a spicy pillow, but yeah, the battery was not in good health. It was like expanding, and the screen was protruding a little bit. But yeah, I contacted Google and they sent me a refurbished phone as a replacement, even though the warranty had expired a while ago. Yeah, I'm not mean. I don't mean to kill. Yeah, I'm not killing. Yeah, this is one turn. Then this is supposed to be just an activation. But Skyfall could give me a third combo. No, it didn't. But yeah, then we kill with this Rosetta. And then the next turn we delay. I mean, I don't think it was because of my usage. It might have been something else. Because I don't have my phone on all that much. But yeah, I definitely don't know why the battery decided to expand. Let's see, so that's one, I think a cannon and then Rosetta. Oh, you're welcome, Alex, and thank you for watching. If you're, so sometimes I do get like a comment, or I see comments like, oh, the game may be a little too complicated with all of the abbreviations or nicknames. If there's something you feel lost on, let me know, because I would love to like clarify some lingo maybe on videos to help people just getting back into the game, or even new players, even though I think new players are not that common in this game. I feel like the most common story is people returning to the game after a few years, and not really about new players. But yeah, I also took like a 5-year break from the game at some point. So I had to familiarize myself with some of the stuff here. Let's see, that should be enough. Yeah, definitely. There's way too many units. I understand when people are like lost. Some stuff is just a little too overwhelming, especially with an old game such as this. Like there's so many dungeons that you could get tricked by the difficulty name, and you're like, oh, okay, this dungeon. I guess I just beat the game because it's an abysmal. What are the difficulties? Like abysmal, whatever. Like the red dungeons, and those are like a joke nowadays. Most of them. But then you jump into like even shooter one, and then you like you can't even beat it because you don't know what's going on. Okay, this should be enough. Sure. Yeah, hopefully that was my intention, that people would find the like all of the leaders that I'm talking about, and they would that would might help people like decide on like where to roll. But yeah, the Demon Slayer pretty much it's a really great collab to like get a bunch of like really good teams. Yeah, Shiba Dragon, yeah, Joestar, that was a team definitely for swiping. But yeah, there's a bunch of teams, and I roll like I'll I think literally 399 stones in Demon Slayer, and I got a good chunk of teams. Like I got Doma, I got the Sanami team. I almost got the Tanjiro and what's for and Nezuko team. I did, if I had rolled a little more, I would have been able to exchange for the missing unit that I didn't get. But yeah, it would have been possible. Did I get another team? I didn't get Naki, which that could have been like some other team with Bob and I. But yeah, definitely like even with like a few hundred stones, you could get at least one team. Let's see. Okay, so that was Zarok. That's one last roll. Oh, do I not have enough stamina? Oh, I just have to wait 3 minutes. 2 minutes. And then I can do kind of. I mean, let me show you my Demon Slayer rolls. Because this account is fairly new. I think it's like a little over a year old. So I didn't have any Demon Slayer units. But yeah, I've been pretty much doing every single in-game title in JP with this like relatively young account. And let's see what I got from my Demon Slayer rolls. Let's see. Let's hope I am. But yeah, I got this one, which is a little rare. But the team is a little awkward to use. The Sanami team. It's a wood combo team, which I'm not the huge like a huge fan of, but it's still okay. And then I have this team, which you basically need two of this unit and 2 of this unit, but this one could be a leader, so you could pair with a friend. But the most like important part is like having 2 of this one that you own. So it's like I couldn't get enough rolls to exchange for a second one of this. So I don't really have the team for that. I did get Doma, which is where's Doma? Doma, which I actually haven't played yet. But yeah, important units for Doma is the Giyu and Tanjiro duo, and there's also the Mitsuri duo, which I actually have it as an equip. And then Giyu is also a common sub, and then any cleric really, basically. You have some original. Yeah, Akasa is still decent, but they might struggle with the end game. I don't know. Their main issue is that they don't really have any skill boosts. Like, because you're gonna use at least 2 of this Akasa to loop the active skill for the Rainbow Horde. And then he has another Evo that some people pair together. This one does have some skill boosts, but yeah, they're like the skill boosts that you get in the team are maybe not that many. It depends. I mean, you could always try to solve that issue with equips. But yeah, with this one, you would have obviously the board and the cap break. I believe it's a self cap break instead of like a 20 billion cap break for themselves. And then the evil one takes care of Pierce, I believe. So you still need a cleric, you still need damage absorption voiding, attribute absorption voiding, preferably a shield, and that's pretty much it. Maybe a time repuffer, because those could get dicey with the Rainbow team. And being on the floor, it should be up tomorrow. I did mention. Let me check Sambon again, because I like to use Sambon's images for the units, but they don't have the images up so far. The video is basically done, but I just need to like put in the images. I was debating whether I like just use the images from the game, but I feel like these are not as easy to read. Like if I were to like look at all of the units, because all of them are available through here. For example, Planar, but then I have to like going through each form. Like Sambon is definitely easier on the eyes, because you can see all of the forms. I could just scroll through the image, but here I have to like tap on every single one. So I decided to wait for Sambon to upload the data, which they don't have as of yet. Hopefully tomorrow, and then I could just put everything together and upload it. Maybe early tomorrow. Yeah, Doma does run. He can run like either Gyoko, or there's a unit from Gonho Collab that gives you like that reapplies the water skyfall. So it's not that difficult to like override that. Like if an enemy overrides it, you can like put it back on. But definitely you're gonna get a little screwed over if they void your auto heal effect, because Doma has 2 auto heal effects. One happens immediately, and for that one you need the water skyfall to be active, and that one's like for 50%. But on transformation, Doma does give you like a 25% auto heal that lasts for like 35 turns or something. So an enemy could definitely cleanse that buff, and then you only have the 50% auto heal, which might not be enough for some dungeons, but it could be enough. It depends how hard enemies hit you. But yeah, Doma could definitely, like, Gongo could definitely mess with him a little bit. Especially, Doma is like a pure damage reduction leader too. I mean, Rosetta is too, and she hasn't had any trouble dealing with endgame content. But if they ever decide to bring back hits after undead animation, which are, I think that was present in like SN6, but it was only present if you didn't have enough Ua. So at some point they can't like screw over leaders with a pure damage reduction leader skill. Like it really depends. It's up to Gung Ho, but it's definitely possible that they can like counter Doma in the next in-game content. I think they might not do it right away, but we'll see. Okay, and I have enough stamina. I could just replace the cleric. I just needed a cleric, I believe. I don't even need this. Fellas. Japanese. Why is my keyboard not working? But yeah, Hexen is correct about the reapplying the water skyfall. Metal Dragon I didn't need. I guess Muscati, I think doesn't matter. Actually, I still have to stall, probably. So might as well get rid of this one. Does anyone charge? Charge, what else do I need? I don't think I need anything. Charged. Who's dark? Just anyone? Anyone? Anyone that I might actually use. Hunt doesn't charge. You know what? Just cash in. It's an easy dungeon. Yeah, Kaiju Nomberi doesn't look all that meta defining, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, congrats, Exxon. Yeah, you were telling me last time how it wasn't that easy. Well, congrats on the clear. Okay, I could delay, I could stall. Three, two, okay. Just go on. Yeah, I don't know if you were here when I cleared it, but I did it by just being lucky. Because I forgot to activate Cassian at some point, but that was actually the move, and it was just a little funny how everything lined up, even though I was trying to my hardest to like lose. Yeah. Oh yeah, that sucks, especially when you want to match like L's. Because yeah, Hinata, I mean, you know this, but I'm just explaining for other people. Like Hinata only gives you like the top row of Dark Orbs. So you need some other option if you need to recover SS, which does suck without the Hinata and Tobio duo. Oh, I didn't kill? Oh, because yeah, no cap break. That was a delay. Okay, there's the Awakenbind. I mean, you just have to get lucky, bitches, to get the free roll from the fishing minigame as the first day reward. Yeah, but I mean, we'll get it tomorrow. There's really no rush because this event is lasting 28 days. Oh, I need tears. What's that? Let's see. So after this, I'll be rolling. I think I'm just gonna do one multi on the 5 5 Magic Stone Rem just to gamble. And like I said, I pretty much only want Chackle and Madhu because I do have Gravis, and that team could definitely benefit from that. Millie also, like, she helps Gravis team, so I would also want a copy. And then Shaolin and Menuet and Shaolin, I don't really care that much for the team. Oh, I need a attribute absorption. Wait, what does Muscati do? I need 3 attributes? That's not gonna happen. But I don't think anything hits me all that much. Hopefully 1 Rosetta is enough. You want Mill because she's Mill? I mean, yeah, she could be so strong. But honestly, like unfortunately, there's literally no demand for her. Like, she does a lot of damage. She can do a lot of damage. But Fire TPA is not really... They need a lot more support. And her active skill does do a lot of things, which is also pretty handy, but I don't think a lot of teams are fighting over her, honestly. Her equip is also really good, too. Okay, damage absorption. Oh wait, did we get a login snap 3 minutes ago for Pat Island? Probably, right? Because the event supposedly had to start yesterday. But we had the whole maintenance, so most people started playing with the event earlier today. Well, I guess we got the free roll then. Nice. You got Sarah. Which one's Sarah? Is that her full name? Is that the light unit? I think she gives you a haste or something. Red girl. I'll look at it soon. I'm blanking out on this one. Chester? Oh, that sucks. I mean, at least he's fodder still. He's still useful as fodder for some units. Oh, I just read your message, Hank. Mommy free roll now. Are you sure that's a typo? Oh, Sarah as a kid. Okay, yeah, I know her as a kid now. I mean, her equip is okay. I think it's still pretty decent because he has like a double 7C awakening, like one of her equips. I think it also has tape and maybe like a team HP. It's not too bad at least, but you might have some from previous runs. I need the ears. I didn't notice he's been at 50% HP for the last 2 turns. Ooh, this is your first beach. Okay, yeah, at least something. At least you won't be as disappointed as most people that have been playing for a while, like me. There's a lot of I have rolled in beach for like a few years now, and I did roll I think a decent amount, not that much, but last year I think I rolled. I forgot what I was chasing. All right, time to do the free rolls. Let me do my ult first. See, we got the free roll, so I'll open that one first. Let's see what we get from the first login stamp. So even seeing the animation for the 7-star and above is not that exciting because there's a lot of garbage that is high rarity. I mean, at least this is new. Panera. Probably not gonna use it though. It does. This equip at least charges and has 2 resist and a cross. But honestly, I probably won't really use this girl. This thing, and the reviewer was saying like, at best, she's like an Asahi replacement for in a Haikyuu team because there's really no other haste team out there that exists really apart from the Karasuno team. And this unit also at least has the Heart L, which the Haikyuu team also has a bunch of units with the Heart L, so she still helps with reducing damage, but she's not gonna deal any damage. But yeah, at least 7 turn cooldown, 1 turn haste, 2 turns of damage, and attribute absorption. But yeah, I'm not really excited about this. At least it's new. Yeah, you gotta like swap around your units. I don't even know if you have any space to like break somebody else more useful without Asahi. Yeah, it is very Copian indeed. Now let's do the quest rolls. I think they're all the same. They're both 7-star and above. Okay, let's do the normal one first. It's another diamond, high rarity, but a lot of bad high rarity still. It's another pretty meh unit. I don't even remember if I mentioned this in my review. I don't think so, actually. Because I just really couldn't say much about this. Like, there's 54 units, so I had to skip a bunch of them. This is a delay. It's not all that useful. It's a bunch of utility, but I don't know. If you really need SBR, this is an equip you could use. Takoyakis is basically just for maybe a ranking dungeon. This could be useful. But honestly, there's a lot of double takoyaki equips out there. I don't really think people are gonna be chasing after this one. Enhance slightly. Enhance. I guess it increases the skyfall also for water and wood. But there are equips that give you higher rates for other orbs, I think. I mean, this could be useful. Most likely not, actually. I'm just trying to find a use for this. And yeah, this is a lot of skill boosts, a lot of Ls. There's a bunch of like water and wood L units you could get from this collab, but the leader that's supposed to like lead them is Toka, I believe. And she's not that strong. Because I mean, I could show it in a little bit. Because she is exchangeable, but the bad thing about her is that basically her orb gen just relies on you getting lucky with the skyfalls. Because yeah, post transformation is a 2-unit system, but if you notice, the active skill only gives you the resulting skyfall after you a turn passes is only gonna give you these orbs: water, wood, and dark and heal. And you have to rely on that for your leader skill matches. And you want to fit in an L somewhere. Like the resulting board could be really bad, and an enemy could also mess with it because the order goes like you attack, the board refreshes, and then the enemy attacks. If the enemy gives you a full board of heal or something, you're basically screwed because you won't be able to match those Ls. So you have to like carry some other unit with maybe a full board change or some another refresh, or yeah, it's not that good. You got Fagan isn't too bad. I mean, unfortunately, Rainbow has way better units, but he's an interesting unit because he gives you a looping pierce and a looping shield. Let's look at him. But yeah, Aldron is an old unit. I mean, at least I think she is bulky, I think. Like, she does have some bulk, and she is a cleric. She's not the worst, but she is wood, so it's not a popular attribute, really. But yeah, I believe Fagan also, his equip is also decent. Where is he? yeah, like Fagan does deal a decent amount of damage, and it's a looping shield and looping pierce on as long as you match Rainbow with the skill charge. But yeah, he's mainly meant to be used with Sonia Gran, the Pad Island Sonia Gran, which is basically a Rainbow and Cross team, because you have to match a Cross, which is probably a lot of work for most people, and it's probably why a lot of people didn't bother chasing the team. But this works for that team. But it could work on any other Rainbow if you have space. Like, it doesn't really work with Made Ideal, because Made Ideal, like, obviously that's a way stronger team. And she already pierces every turn if you run three Made Ideal. So you don't really need this. This would be good for, like, maybe Akasa, if you're not running the Akasa, the Evo Akasa that pierces also, a looping pierce. I mean, this is also not a devil, so you have to, like, put in a devil type equip. Because I believe Akasa's leader skill requires devils. Are you gonna go for the Sonia Gran team, Eddie Ryan? I didn't really see much people playing around with it, because it just requires so much work. You have to match 5 attributes and a cross every turn. Let me show where's Sonia Gran here. I believe she's exchangeable, but yeah, here. But yeah, you have to match, yeah. If you read the leader skill, you need that for your damage reduction. But yeah, way too much work. And also her active skill kind of sucks, because you need 2 of her to loop, and she doesn't give you like orb gen or anything really. Like, if she gave you orb gen, then maybe this wouldn't be that bad. Because the intended unit to use with Sonia Gran is like, what's her name? Kulia, I believe. Where's Kulia? Yeah, Kulia, because she gives you a rainbow board on a once run cooldown. But the bad thing is that she doesn't unlock. You could get screwed over with the resulting board. Like, it's a weird setup, because yeah, if you notice, Sonia Gran does unlock, but basically you're gonna have an unlock every other turn with 2 Sonia Grants, and there's still a turn you get, like 50% of the time you could get screwed over with locks with Kulia. You have a 50% completed beach event with ISIS, now to do a free roll and out. Oh, that's really good, Yata. I'm really jealous about the Chakula and Medu. You got Menuet in the 7-star role. Not really one that should get the team if you don't have made ISIS or made lab role. Yeah, for the last role, I mean, do you have also Pad Island Metatron is an option? Obviously, the best one is Pad Island Medu and Chakil Relicario. Well, yeah, you basically need a cleric with L's and like, and ideally some like heal TPAs also. I mean, ideally it's also a looping shield like Chakil and Medu. I guess you could maybe use Aurora, like just as a pure utility sub. Yeah, 3 million MP is a lot. I'm not gonna go for. I mean, maybe if I get like a free Chakil menu and Challenge, maybe I'll get 3 Claudias. But my plan is only to get like 1 or 2. Well, on this account, definitely just 1, because I am struggling for MP. But yeah, hair equips are really good for like Doma teams. I mean, in general, the first one is good for power break and OE coverage and damage. But the second one is also pretty good for Doma teams. It's a skill charge, it's damage, is a water sub attribute. It's all really good. Let's see, you have Makima Mannequins for Rainbow, I guess. I guess with Makima, or doesn't Makima actually pierce? I think she does pierce. So if we're talking about Fagan, Fagan doesn't really fit there either. Greymere is your favorite card, which is okay. Yeah. Crosses are, I guess, coming back, but with Doma, which are way easier to like. They are way easier to activate, because you just need a cross and some other combo, and then you deal insane damage. Yeah, Sonia Grant definitely needed more help with her active skill. Honestly, yeah, Rainbow Bar would have been ideal. Because this thing just doesn't do anything. It's basically just cap break. I guess RCB and move time is also good, especially for this team that requires you to match a lot. And obviously you're moving a lot, so recovery boost is also good to counter thorns and super altitude. You got 3 Chaklan, that's insane. I mean, what were you chasing for? Like, what else is in the realm that you were chasing? Like a Menwith and Shaolin team? Like, were you just rolling for fodder, Andy? Yeah, I'm really hoping the next stream they announce a Chainsaw Man rerun. I don't know if they would buff Makima, because they don't really like to buff old units to be really strong. Sometimes they do that with like some Demon Slayer units. I mean, hopefully they do, because I do have Makima. But I definitely want them to just announce a full Chainsaw Man collab instead of a Super Godfest like last time. Let's see. So I still need to do one roll. Yeah, the 7-star roll. Let's see. Okay, this is obviously 7 stars, so this is not exciting, but hopefully something good. Sylvie. I mean, this isn't too bad if you're playing like an Butler Albrecht team, because this is like a looping cap break for any team, really. But I don't know, I feel like Butler Albrecht has better options with like, what's his name? What's his name? The Butler guy. Oh, Bucky, yeah. You're probably better off with Bucky or some other cap breaker. But it depends. If you have a lot of damage dealers, then maybe this is a better unit. It is a looping cap break. It's a full board change, but I do think they're good, but I don't know where to use them. Both Sylvie and Ryun. Because Ryun is basically the same thing, but blue. Yeah, they definitely do enable some non-meta teams, really. But yeah, I do fear 12 billion is gonna get power cut too soon. Like in JP, we're moving to like looping. Well, actually, is the BGM for Kaiju number 8? I think it's just a self cap break. It's not a full team wide cap break, because he does like, I only remember the number. It's 15.5 billion cap break. But yeah, and since most units got buffed to like do at least 9.9 billion cap breaks, I feel like 12 million might lag behind very soon. But I do still like them, but I don't really know where to use it. Still, Sylvie's probably better than Ryun also because of the Ls. Those also help you out with assist recovery. Because I believe Sylvie, I mean Ryun doesn't. I think they might have a cross. Where is this girl? Here we go. Oh, she has a water combo and power break. So she's kind of be meant to use with the Minuet and Shaolin team, but you don't really have space for this. Especially because Claudia does the cap break. Yeah, this unit is basically overshadowed by Claudia. Yeah, Ryun could definitely go with Sylvie could definitely go with Ice. Like you could run some of the higher like some of the units with higher looping shields than Evo Eyes, which is just like what, 35%. You could run the 40% shields, like that Haikyuu guy, the volleyball guy, the green guy. But yeah, Ryun is definitely better than Sylvie is definitely better than Ryun, in my opinion. But it really depends on your monster box. If you have the wood units to support this. You were chasing units for fodder. Oh, grab his units and fodder. Okay. Did you get what's her name? A male? Because yeah, that's another unit I would want to get for Gravis. Because yeah, her active skill is a little cracked, but it is a little high on the cooldown. But in Gravis Sims, you pretty much do have a flex spot, which you could put this on to hopefully maybe just deal with like short back-to-back awoken binds, because with Gravis you need to have your awakening to like actually activate your damage reduction. So it's very important to solve those ASAP. Yeah, that team is really easy to obtain, relatively easy to obtain, especially if you've been around. But I think I'll be skipping on it. Yeah, we have a bunch of good stuff. If you've rolled before, like you could just save your stones and roll in Pat Cafe, which is gonna follow very soon. In like maybe 2 weeks, we'll see Pat Cafe return. And you know, Made Ideal is much high. It's higher rated than it's rated more highly than the Menuet team. And that team is, I mean, Made Ideal at least is obtainable via exchange. Obviously, the painful thing would be to get Labral, Made Labral, and I guess Made Patty for some builds. There's some other mid rarities, but yeah. Gravis, Kuro, Kuro, Melee. Yeah, that's very solid. I guess you might not need 2 Kuros. It depends on the dungeon, but it is nice to like have like a Kuro in your back pocket in case you get like an annoying time debuff. But you could add in either another Cleric or another Absorption Voider instead of Kuro. Like I believe what I was doing on a stream, I was talking about this team too, and I was talking about Haikyuu. I think I was running this team, that unit. I think I have the team up here somewhere. It was a very janky team that I used to clear EX. But yeah, I was using like another cleric. Yeah, definitely if I had like Aurora would be replaced by Chakul Medu. And then this spot would be ideally also Mill. And then you're using a Kuro instead of this, another one of these. Oh, you don't own any Haikyuu. Okay. Yeah, Kuro is still decent. Definitely again replaceable if you like. Maybe you have too many back-to-back like unmatchable or awoken binds. You could put yet another cleric. But yeah, that's pretty much a flex spot. You could put whatever you want. Is Earth 8 part breaks? I think that might actually be overkill. Let's see, 1.3, so it's 100 divided by 1.9, which is, yeah, you only need, honestly, you only need 6 part breaks with the Gravis team, with the dual Gravis team. Because that's pretty much guaranteeing the drop rate, that parts are gonna drop, even if they're at 0% drop rate, which that does happen for some endgame type content. I mean, you do get more stats, so it's not bad to like stack more part breaks if possible. Butler, what does Butler? I guess yeah, HP buff. Yeah, Gravis doesn't. I mean, yeah, Gravis doesn't really have an HP fixer. I did have to use this guy, this girl, for the HP fix for EX title. But I guess I could see it. I mean, Gillian, can he even triple cap? I do remember his damage is a little low. But I could definitely see it. He's on a lowish cooldown, I think, if I remember correctly. Let's see. So this was my ult. I'm gonna do. Okay, I'll do a multi since I do have Gravis. I'll do a single multi on the 5-stone machine, and then and then my friend is gonna do also a few rolls, I believe. Let's see. Hopefully, I get the Gravis subs. But yeah, it's gonna be very unlikely because yeah, 1% drop rate for melee, 0.8% for Chakul and Medu. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I just feel comfortable gambling at least one multi, and that's maybe it. Okay, ooh, gold egg. That's annoying to see. Yeah, Metatron is good for... Like, Minuet and Shaolin can sometimes use Metatron. Like, she doesn't have a looping shield, but that is definitely something. I was just pretty much shit-talking Ryun, and she came to bother me. Ooh, okay, that's annoying. I mean, at least, hopefully these people are new. No, this is an... she didn't even make it to my video, really. She was decent last year, because she paired with that light combo unit from Code Geass. But yeah, she didn't really... She's not that useful right now. So I mean, some people... I'm sure some people are gonna buy it. Because you do get 2 Minuet and Shaolins from that thing, from that bundle. Like, you can pretty much ignore the 2 Alrishas, and... I mean, Planar could be useful. But yeah, Ryun is kind of like, you don't need it, because you're gonna use Planar. I mean, Claudia. But I'm assuming most people are just gonna buy the bundle for the 2 Minuet and Shaolins. I don't know who's gonna spend that much money. Okay, something new at least for the last roll too. Please be something good. Nope, it's an old unit. Okay, this was no good. Like, yeah, Metacham is good, but I already have a few copies. I already had 2 copies. That's fine. There's still 10 more, well, not that many rolls, but I already did, yeah. 7 more rolls I can get for free. Hopefully something good comes out of those, but I'm not really holding my breath, and I'm not really gonna chase anything in the REM, because you guys saw you guys can see the rates. They're horrible. Okay, actually, let me get my friend rolling right now. Oh, you did buy it, Daniel? I mean, yeah, I do mention in my video, I think you could buy most of the Minuet and Shaolin team for like $181. Because you spend $61 for the team set. Then you could buy 2 Claudias for $30 because there's 2 durations. So that's plus $60. Then you buy the Chacal Medu bundle, which is another $30. And then you also buy Isis and Persephone and Nephthys, which is the badge, which you pretty much need for the team. You don't need it, but it is really good. So that grand total comes to $181. All you need to do is like spend 1 million MP for the 3rd Claudia. But yeah, it's a very, very yeah, she is in the MP shop. But I was just meaning for the people that are just happy to swipe the credit card. You could just buy most of the team for $181 billion, $181. Okay, let me see. Let me get up my friend stream. See what stream. Where's the score? Here's the score. All right, we can see your screen. And let's see. Ashley saying you don't normally farm event mats. I'm farming expert Pat Island. That's the normal. Yeah, the Pat Island dungeon. That one is good if you want to farm the shells, because you get like only silvers and golds. And if you stack enough dungeon boosts, you can actually get the unit that drops that sells for 3k MP. I was doing that at the beginning, but I already farmed a bunch of units, and with like 32 skill boosts, if you use I can show my team in a little bit again. But if you want to farm MP, you should do novice and stack as many dungeon boosts as possible, and like button actives. 181 billion on a gacha. I mean, surely someone is gonna go insane for something like that. Maybe they're really big fans of Kaiju number 8. I don't know if there's any people that are huge fans of that. I doubt it. I was like shit talking the anime last stream. Let's see. Parallel team seems to have a rough time around bad roulette though. The ones that yeah, that one, yeah, that's definitely a downside with Claudia. Because especially in like Mercury, I don't know if I mentioned this on my video, but I have mentioned this before. In Mercury, there's a unit that gives you two special roulettes that don't really have any water. So if you use Claudia and two of those are, if two water orbs are in those roulettes, you're pretty much screwed unless you have like godly reaction time and can like save them ASAP. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, for that team, you pretty much only have that last free slot with the cleric. So you're gonna need like a cleric that gives you a looping, ideally a looping shield, cleric effect, and also a looping roulette, which is an insane ask. But the way power creep is going, maybe that's gonna be possible at some point. But it hasn't happened yet in JP. But that would definitely help the Menuet and Charlene teams. Yeah, the Kitty team. Yeah, that's probably good enough for farming MP in novice. But for expert, you need some damage. Can't really button that. Yeah, there's nothing that exists with that yet. All right, my friend is rolling Evo Mats. Let's see. Yeah, this is resonance. That is crazy. Like stats are getting very crazy. Only a few units have been T so far, and like at first I thought that awakening was gonna come in equips, but yeah, it does make sense that it comes on units. So things would have been really insane if the equips came with that awakening. Let's see. You have a bunch of units. I mean, I think my friend, I don't think he's planning on going for the Menway team. Are you actually? You don't have enough fodder to exchange for a single one yet. Like, would you even buy the three Claudias? You do? Oh, you do have enough fodder on Evo. Yeah, you have a bunch. Yeah, Grabbers is a lot of fun, but it is easy to mess it up. I was doing some quests, I remember, with Grabbers, and I was like, oh, you're farming for lets to the evil people. That's insane. You're so broke. I mean, it's Friday tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's almost Friday, so you could always farm them in the Friday dungeon. Yeah, hopefully we get Demon Slayer. Doma is so easy to play with. I haven't played him yet, but I mean, just on videos alone, you just match across one other combo and you nuke everything. Oh yeah, this is my friend. My friend Superstition. Like, if you exchange for it, you're more likely to see dupes. So that's why he's rushing to like exchange for Minuet and Shaolin, so he can see more dupes from when he rolls. Yeah, we're trying to game the desire sensor. No, that's just what my friend thinks. It's just a superstition. So don't take that for yeah. It's not an actual thing that happens. Can I? Okay, I'll give you one let. Let's see. Did you set up the trade? Damn, you really broke. Check for wanted monsters. Don't see it yet. Yes, Andy, I was playing. I was trying to do EX challenge on my last stream with that team, with Saname team, and unfortunately, yeah, the overriding did kill me at some point. Like the fact that he doesn't override, like, is a little annoying. Like I would expect more from a BGM unit, but I guess it's kind of like to balance it because it's on a one turn cooldown Evo active skill, so you can't really go that crazy maybe. But yeah, he doesn't feel all that premium, which should be the case in my opinion, because it is a you need two BGMs in the team. You need one orb skin, which is not purchasable, which is rem only basically. So it's a little difficult to assemble the full team. I already gave you the lit. But yeah, it's really easy to stack power breaks. I believe with that team, you only need like 8. But yeah, Sanemi comes with like what, 3? And then the Stone Hashira has like, I think 2 power breaks. So it's really easy to stack a bunch of them. Yeah, what I do for better rates, I tug on the arm a little bit. I just give it a few tugs. I haven't tried the rubbing the belly, but maybe that's a secret tech. Yeah, Evo mats, I guess if you're broke like my friend, you could always do that. I don't really do that all that often, so I do have a bunch of save up and monster points. I mean, PAL points to roll the Palic machine. You still need more? All right, I'll give you another one. Blitz are only 1k MP. Yeah, that's what I tell my friend actually. Just buy it with MP. If you're so broke, just buy it with MP. Yeah, just sell these. Yeah, that's 3 lits each. Yeah, I already gave you. Wait, oh no, I didn't click confirm. There you go. All right, you have those 4 tugs and a belly rub until they see the egg. I mean, 4 is an unlucky number. At least that's my friend thinks. So maybe what's another lucky number? 8? Can you do 8 tugs before you see the egg? It is weird how you don't have the dark lit. You have more of the other ones. Yeah, I remember doing that too. Like before MP units were a thing, I think I had like I had already purchased a Maj. I think I even had 2. So MP didn't feel as useful. So I remember actually also using MP for Evo mats at some point. I don't think I used that many, but maybe in the grand total of MP that I used for Evo mats was like maybe 1 million, which doesn't sound all that good since we get 1 million MP units nowadays. Yeah, definitely. If you don't have a Mash or Florentia from previous, like from before the MP units, it's really hard to justify getting them now. All right, my friends, finally getting that minute and shell in to boost the rates for dupes. Yeah, definitely. I remember even selling units at some point just for space. Those days. All right, time to get dupes. Wait, what are you rolling? Is this the 5 magic zone, Rem? Are you rolling? Okay, you're rolling that one. All right, best of luck. Let's see what you get. Yeah, you haven't done the free rolls actually. I guess we'll do the free rolls first. We got 1 stamp, 2 from the quest. I don't know if you've done them. Yeah, let's see. Best of luck. All right, it's high rarity at the very least. Oh, it's a lane. I mean, at the very least, his equip is a good source of bulk NOEs. But yeah, careful that you don't max skill it, because active skill is not that useful. I mean, it's not the worst. But he was introduced last run, or 2 runs ago, maybe. I think it was last run. I mean, because she's a heroine, and everyone in heroines is a woman. All right. This is the normal roll from the quest. The other one is 7-star and above, but you got a 7-star and above. All right, let's see. It's cotton and linen. I don't think you're gonna play Omnimon again, are you? It is it's a very highly unflexible team. Because you play what, like 2 Omnimons and 2 cotton and linens. And it's a little annoying because you're also missing out on 2 turns of pierce and damage absorption. Because you're only rolling 2 Omnimons. I mean, we'll see if you're actually gonna do this. Yeah, because you won't be seeing a crazy multiplier, because cotton is just a flat attack multiplier. So the numbers won't go as crazy. Risha, yeah, that's not all that good, because again, Claudia pretty much replaces this, because this is an orb generator. I mean, if we ever get like a swiping water roll leader, this is not that bad, but you would want another copy. Yeah, a lot of people get confused too, like when they don't see an attack multiplier. I don't know why they chose to do that. He's riding a shark. Yeah, 3. Oh, it's a floaty shark. I thought it was a real shark. I'm like, really? I mean, her equip has 3, what's it called? 3 full resist. I don't know. Water resist too. I don't know if this is gonna be all that useful. It could work in Mercury, but yeah, the active skill is not that interesting. Okay, so that's the freebies for now. Now let's go into the RAM. Let's see, no golden eggs at the very least. 1 dupe that could be Shaolin. It's not Shaolin. And Menuet. Okay, a new thing. Oh, it's this. I don't think you're gonna play. You hate Rainbow, so you're not gonna play. At least the equip, I think, could go on Doma maybe, just because the cross and the OEs and the heartbreak. Honestly, it's not too bad. It's not such a bad equip, really. I know Guardbreak, but Doma does a lot of damage, so you could honestly just deal with the Cross Awakening. You're still probably gonna triple cap with him. Ooh, another Chester. This one's gonna save the whole multi. Let's see, what is this? Oh, it's Ryu, and she's here to troll you too. Yeah, if she unlocked, she would have been a lot better. Oof, that was pretty bad. Yeah, it's not looking all that good. Are you gonna do more rolls? Or maybe are you gonna wait for all of the rolls if See if you need to roll more or if you just stop. I don't know. I think I'll be waiting. I'm doing one multi today, but after that, I'll check at the very end of the collab if I feel like rolling more. Okay, I guess we're going back into the RAM. Surely this time we'll see something good. I mean, you could try the other machine. Very slightly better rates for the good stuff. But yeah, my friend doesn't want to go for it. Which I do agree. I feel like it's a scam. Yeah, you'll take your chances. All right, best of luck. Can we please get something on my screen? 2 gold egg, 3 dupes also. I mean, could be Menuet. Or could be a dupe of this unit too. Oh, it's Kushinara Hime. I mean, she's a 40% shield, but I don't think you're playing wood. It's only 1. So the other dupes are bad dupes, really. I mean, Menuet and Shelly is still on the table. This equip, I mean, this one does add a lot of bulk. And the wood and water assist might be very useful, actually, against some enemies. But yeah, 40% damage reduction. Oh, another cool, yeah, another Fujin. Oh, that sucks. I mean, Fujin is still decent for Doma, but I feel like 1 is more than enough usually. Okay, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know if, I mean, Halloween is traditionally like one of the better seasonals, and we should see Halloween follow soon after Pat Island, which might also overlap with actually Demon Slayer if we get everything on time. So if you care about that, you could just wait, and I'm pretty sure both events are gonna overlap. So you don't have to go crazy immediately for one or the other. Yeah, I'm sure. Surely there's gonna be like at least one decent Dark Leader, probably from Halloween. Probably to like synergize also with Kaiju number 8. All right, what are you planning on doing now? You have 15 fodder. I mean, you want to exchange now again? I'll wait. Yeah, I definitely recommend waiting for all of the rolls. Hopefully you get lucky. Yep, 7 more from the stamp and from fishing. Or are you gonna fish? Do you have enough hourglasses to do a few? You won't fish, you're on a schedule? Okay. I won't interrupt you. You're on a tight schedule. All right. All right, so let me close your stream. And then I'll do my rolls and I'll do some fishing. Okay, you can close your stream. Let's jump back into my game. Yeah, more cross meta. Yeah, because Kaiju number 8 has a strong looking leader, and they're like a dark and fire cross leader. Oh, apparently they said on stream that they're not going to release any of those awakenings with light or dark. I guess because their main priority is dealing with what's it called, with attribute disadvantage. And since dark and light don't really have a disadvantage, they both pretty much have an advantage against each other, but there's no resistance against each other. So they're not doing that, apparently. I mean, I was speculating they were going to mix and match all of them. I did my math wrong, too, because I said, like, oh, they could add how many? 36, 30 more awakenings, but actually that you need to cut it in half. Because, like, the fire and, like, for example, firewood awakening is the same as wood fire. So cut it in half, that's still 15 more awakenings they could have done, but it seems like they're just going to stick with those 3. Let me see. I believe oh, my friend meant to also roll in JP. In JP, we've been getting a lot of like freebies, like 7-star GFEs as of late. And he's gonna open them. I think I already opened mine. I mean, I can check mine. Oh, that's my fishing alarm. I set up an alarm so I know when to like refresh. I'll do it when I come back to NA. Hey, Ken Ripper, thank you for the bet. And unfortunately, it's been pretty bad because we done like at least 1 multi. My friend did 2 multis. Actually, was it 3? And it wasn't that good, unfortunately. Like, I'd say it's not a bad idea to throw out like a few rolls just to see if you get lucky if you have a Gravis team already set up. Let's see. But yeah, in JP, we've been getting a bunch of like, they've been doing some like challenges with some YouTubers. Like, if they clear something, they like the whole server gets free rolls. I got, what have I gotten as of late? I got a Saline, which is not bad, which is, again, her equip is good for farming MP right now in Pat Island. Let's see. Second Saline, which is good. I believe I also got an Odin, yeah, a Tinanon, and also got a Jiraiya, which again, I guess free. Yeah, also got, how many rolls have we gotten? I think this is like 5 already. This is 6 free rolls. Yeah, they've been giving us 6 7-star GFEs in JP, which I don't think we're gonna get in A. We never get these. Yeah, maybe wait for all of the free rolls. Like, if you don't have Gravis, I don't think there's that much of a rush. I mean, I don't think you should be tempted all that much to roll in the RAM. I guess the only other exception would be if you want the Menuet and Shaolin team, because then you would be rolling for fodder. But if you're on a tight budget, definitely wait for all of the free rolls. Because what if you get a free Menuet and Shaolin? Like, you don't have to exchange for another one. You could just pair with a friend. And you could, always roll Chactal and Medu, or maybe you even chuck a Metatron, which is not ideal for some in-game content, but it could still work good enough. Who's Gravis? Gravis is she's already long gone from the RAM. She was from the last RAM, Dragonbound and Dragon Caller. She's a light wood and fire TPA unit, and it's Gravis with a G at the beginning. Let's see. So yeah, I got these 6 GFE rolls for free. And I think he also gave like some stones, maybe. Let me check. Yeah, I have some stones. 5 stones. But yeah, I'll show Gravis, I guess. But yeah, for Gravis teams, Mill is good, is a good sub. And then also Shackle Armadu is really good. Ooh, nice. That's really good. Saves you the batch exchange, which is also pretty pricey. Because yeah, that thing is like what, 15 units? Can't even exchange right now. So let's go down. Or is it 20 units? Yeah, 20 units for the badge. Like imagine you haven't rolled much in Pet Island and you want to go for the Menuet and Shelling team. You have to exchange for one of these if you don't roll it. And then you have to also ideally get this for the badge, which is just 40 rolls already. At least 40 rolls, because I don't think you could get some bad fodder, I think. Actually, maybe everything that you roll is usable as fodder. I think. Seems like it, maybe. Yeah, I mean, but the lineup for exchange for Minute and Shelling is different. It's less. There's less options available. And hello, Black Elemental. How's it going? Oh wait, never mind. My friend already did the rolls. Okay, so now it's my turn to roll. And like I mentioned, I'm only gonna do one multi. Hopefully I get support for my Gravis team, but after seeing my friends' rolls, I'm not feeling all that hopeful. This was my Gravis team. I think I did EX, but actually I did EX on my alt. But yeah, this is the leader that I was talking about. Yeah, it's a wood and fire TPA team. Best units you can get from this rem for this team is Chakla and Medu, and also Male, because they both deal damage. And you know, Chakla and Medu is also a cleric with Ls and heart TPAs, which is really useful for healing. And even if you don't care for that, the first equip for Chakla and Medu's equip is really good for part break farming. And like 2 team HPs, 10C, and part break is a little rare at the moment. Adding the OEs and this equip is almost unique. I think what's it called? Light aggregate is 2 team HPs, 10C, and part break. Maybe has a skill boost, but those OEs are pretty handy at times. Let's see, aggregate. Yeah, you're missing on OEs here. I mean, this one does have a better active skill for the haste. But sometimes, I mean, you put it on a transforming unit, OEs are definitely probably more useful. Yeah, let me do my free rolls then. Here's the stamp roll. Another high rarity, but again, could be garbage. It's at least it's new. She does provide a lot of utility, and she is an Omnivoider on a 2-turn cooldown. But the bad thing is that her effect only lasts for 1 turn. Some people were thinking of running 2 units of this to have like permanent pierce and permanent damage absorption voiding and attribute absorption voiding. But I mean, dedicating to 2 team slots for a unit that's not going to deal damage, I don't know. Because nowadays in the current meta, you have like maybe at like for the top meta teams, you have like at most only 1 team slot dedicated to like a utility sub. So Robert taking 2 slots is maybe not ideal if you wanna, you know, power through dungeons. It's still decent. I don't know if I'll actually use her. Equip 2 heal TPAs. That's decent still. Tape, team HP, active skill. It's a little useless. I mean, it can be easily overcharged also. So if you don't have an absorption voider, you could carry this on like your cleric. I'm only mentioning cleric because of the whole 2 heal TPAs, and clerics usually have a bunch. So this could boost the healing, but not like saving up your cleric to overcharge it is a little dangerous. So you could overcharge maybe some other unit. I'm not really sure how I'll actually be using this at all. I mean, it could go on Gravis. Maybe. But yeah, let's see. Let's do the quest rolls now. So this is normal roll, and the other one is 7 stars and above. Let's see, another high rarity. Let's see, Neptune. He's a little weird because he's a poison leader. And you're gonna need a lot of recovery, like a lot of healing, because he gives you lethal poison. He does deal decent damage. Bad thing is that he is bindable, and he might be able to deal with Power Break. But his active skill does stack a lot of things, because he also counters attribute and damage absorption. Meaning you only need pretty much a Piercer. And then, yeah, Looping Shield ideally. And then a Cleric. I don't know, you might need to stack a bunch of Heloes. The equip is okay also. Yeah, it is pretty also. Water Sub Attribute, Unbindable. I mean, it's kind of meant to go on itself, but I guess it could, because this might be enough damage. A Heart L, Levitate, double 10Cs, 10Cs plus. I don't know. I did try to search for teams in preparation to like for my review. I didn't really find that many, and the team is very janky by itself. Alice is new. Okay, 7-star and above roll. Let's see. Will I be blessed with something good? Hopefully new. Oh, Ganesha, that's a really good one. I mean, I still don't know where to use this. But yeah, it's a big button with dungeon boost. I mean, the bad thing, it's single target. I still don't know where to use it. But this is one of the units I did want. Just to have it, really. Surely I'll use it somewhere to like maybe farm tokens or something. But yeah, it's a very nice reroll. Yes, I agree. Yeah, he's REM only, so you can only roll it. So yeah, definitely a really good free roll here. All right, that's it for the free rolls, but now I'll go into the REM. And again, hoping for Gravis support, and I'm rolling the 5-stone REM because I don't want to spend that many stones. It's like I'm low on stones, and I'd rather save for Demon Slayer and maybe Kaiju if it looks really good. I don't know. So far, it doesn't look all that promising. I mean, it looks okay. There's at least one strong-looking team in Kaiju number 8. But my main focus for the near future would be Demon Slayer, which I still have time like to save up stones. But I don't want to spend that many stones here. So let's see what I get actually from the REM. And I'm not gonna mark it on that graphic that I have because it's a free roll. Usually I only mark what I roll. 3 dupes is not promising, but it's another Ganesha. Honestly, that's a W right there. And hello, Karkai, how's it going? Oh, and also a Menuet and Shaolin. Okay, I think my friend absorbed all of the bad luck. Only one, so the dupe is not Menuet Shaolin. Another Ganesha, maybe? Is the last? Okay, give me a Chakila and Medu, please. I would cry. Oh, it's Sylvie. We each got a Sylvie. That's insane. She's just here to troll us. But at least the other rolls make up for it. What is the last roll? Let's see. Oh, Echidna. But yeah, I did mention her equip. Like, this one is not too bad still. Tape, it has a lot of utility. But I'm actually very happy with 2 Ganeshas. Still don't know where to use it. I guess, I don't know. Should I go for the 3 Claudias? Is there a good stuff to... Do you have Gravis, Karkite? I don't know if you have Gravis from Dragonbound. Dragon Color. Yeah, it's still a pretty decent multi. It's still really good. Way better than my friends, unfortunately. I might... I don't know. I'll see at the end of the collab. Because I'll definitely get 1 Claudia. I don't know if I want to go for 3, though, to make this team. Yeah, I'll also be farming MP, so I definitely could recoup from that. And I also have a bunch of anniversary Tamadras I could still sell. Because it's funny? Maybe. I mean, I might actually. I'll wait for more free rolls. I'll wait for all of the free rolls and then decide. Because hopefully I get Chakula and Madhu, because that's a pretty good cleric for that. Yeah, Reliquary, you're not gonna like Gung Ho collab when it returns. Because all of the dungeons there got a no assist version of the dungeon, and there's like a bunch of them. You're rich, you'll do a multi for fun. I mean, you like ranking, right, Kakarot? I think the only ranking unit that say you could get from here is Ganesha, but I haven't seen it being used because I just haven't seen it being used. But this could be useful because Toto was useful for some rankings, and this one is basically Toto but just one more hit. You try Menu than Shaolin with the Claudias and Isis and Neftes. It's pretty fun to use despite the potential full change. I guess, yeah, Isis and Neftes does work. Yeah, I see it. You don't need a looping shield. It's a little hard to time the active skill, but yeah, you could definitely time Isis and Neftes so that you, like, for big hits, you could have that shield up. You must have this guy. Yeah, the bad thing is that this is Rem only, and his rate. Yeah, the lineup is really crowded. I think his rate is like in the 7-stone Rem. This is how much? Like, yeah, 2.83. He's down here somewhere. Yeah, 2.83. I'd roll the 5-stone Rem, and did get one, and he's at 1.8 in the 5-stone Rem. But yeah, I think I'll wait for all the free rolls. I mean, I'll probably still buy 3 Menu Shaolins. But I don't really have anything to do right now, like dungeon-wise, to try out the team. Maybe for next stream, maybe I'll see what I can do. For now, let's go fishing. Let's see. I do have a bunch of... Oh, yeah, my alarm did ring. So let's see if I got a pull. Okay. And this is the 7-star and above rarity. I think this is my first? No. Yeah, second pull with like natural stamina, I guess. Another Ganesha? Oh, this is when you catch the bait and... Ooh, free, I guess free badge, but I already have one from last year. It's still good. I mean, her equip is decent. Both of the equips are pretty decent. But I'd really wish this was a Chakal Madhu, because they have the same rate basically. But yeah, the animation, the orange glow means that it's a roll. I was going over this with my friend, but the blue animation means that you pull. I mean, we can go over it now because I have a bunch of these. Should have put them on the right. Oh, maybe, yeah. But let's see. Oh, you haven't done it? You should do it because you have. It's almost like the Pokemon TCG Go. Is that what it's called? TCG Go? TCG Pocket? But yeah, you have to wait 8 hours to reel in whatever your price is, or you could use hourglasses, which I'll be using now. But I think maybe I got some hourglasses or tickets from the quest. No, I didn't. It's just stones. Okay. But yeah, I'll be speeding up the process with hourglasses. But yeah, you should do it with your natural stamina if you just occasionally open pad. Sylvie, Oichi, Pastel, Kush. I mean, Kush and Sylvie could have some uses in a wood team. I don't know if you are excited to play those. Yeah. Okay, what? So blue animation, I think, means 3 pulls? Or 4, 3 or 4. But yeah, you could get any of these things, Karkite, or anyone that's unfamiliar. After you get all of them, there's another page that will unlock that has slightly... I mean, it still has really good rewards, but they're a little worse. There's still 2 pulls you could get from that second page. And then the third page is way more unimpressive because It doesn't really have any rare Evo mats. It doesn't have any stones. It doesn't have any free rolls. But yeah, you should at least try to get the first 2 pages for sure. Yeah, let's see. Let's speed it up again. Let's see if I can get the second roll. So green, this is I think 5 rewards that I get. Yeah, some stones also. Well, 1 stone. Okay, let's do another one. Yeah, it's all about waiting, really. I mean, the rewards are still really good. I mean, it's definitely not engaging, but the rewards are really good. Like, especially, I'm pretty sure I am missing, like, some Greg gems, aggregate gems, to make the exchange. I don't know if I'll make it, but that definitely saves a lot of time. Like, getting 10 Gregs is really, really good. And also the SN5 Evo mat for the SN Dragon equip evolutions, that's also saves you time. I don't think it matters, David, but I guess you could. I just did it immediately and I got 3 or 4 rolls, so it wasn't that good. I mean, I got a stone. I mean, eventually you'll get all of them because you don't get the same reward twice. Like, if you notice at the bottom, everything that I caught already gets checked off, and you know it's no longer in the pool bucket, basically. But eventually you're gonna get everything. Oh, because you have to wait 8 hours, Carkite. But the first login stamp did give you 16 hourglasses, which you can, you know, tap here and speed it up. Because yeah, you have to wait 8 hours to reel in your reward. And you can farm hourglasses by exchanging them. You can exchange them via rainbow tokens here. So you get the rainbow seashells, and then you can exchange for hourglasses. But yeah, I farm a bunch of hourglasses beforehand, so that's why I have a bunch. And then another 3 or 4 rewards. Let's see. So it's not a pull. Because the pull when you get the pull, you only get that 1 reward. And it glows orange or yellow or whatever it was. Let's see. And the last one, I guess, because I only have 4 hourglasses remaining. No pull, unfortunately. But at least we did see one at the beginning. And then, yeah, I just gotta wait 8 hours. So tomorrow when I wake up, it'll be ready. But yeah, there's still a bunch of good stuff in here. The OLED, the anniversary Tamara. There's a bunch of MP you can get from this one. There's still 1 more free roll. All of the aggregate gems are still here. But yeah, I think I do need, like, oh, right there. Yeah, I need 1 more fire Greg gem, so I could just not bother doing the dungeon and just eventually I'll get it. Also the blue one, I could have already exchanged for the green, but whatever. I'm not really in a rush. I pretty much was only farming the dungeon for the light and the dark versions. Yeah, it only increments when you finish the whole page. I mean, 3 is pretty much the worst one, but that one pretty much repeats after you finish 3 again. Oh, nice. Yeah, tomorrow at noon EST. Yeah, because my girlfriend also likes to play. I also play it a lot. I have been playing more Silksong as of late. But yeah, I'm also definitely excited for Hades 2, which is gonna go live finally, the version 1.0 at noon EST. Hopefully you have fun. I wonder if they added a lot of content, but I don't know. Because I've been playing the alpha version. I don't think they call it alpha or beta. I don't know. It's not the full game, but it's still pretty fun, and it does feel pretty complete. Oh, actually, I'll show my team right now. I don't have any stamina. I mean, I'll show my team, but yeah, this is the whole team. I have 32 dungeon boosts. It goes live in 43 minutes. Really? Because I saw the post saying that it goes live at noon EST tomorrow. Or was it AM? You might be right. I don't know. I'll check. You got the RAM? Oh, sucks about Oichi. But yeah, this is my team. So the way to play it, I think you could put some other equip here. I don't know. Maybe a long-lasting dungeon boost equip also. So you can. I'm pretty sure you kill the first floor with the base active skill, but it's probably gonna get overcharged. So Celine is a good option. So you pop Celine's equip. Second floor, you would need 2 SDRs on this Camilla, because that floor has will delay you for at least 2 turns. For 2 turns, I think that's the max. So you pop another Celine hat. So then you move on to floor 3, and that's when you use Champellius's base active skill. So you clear floor 4, then 5, you use Celine again. Then floor 6, you use Champel. Actually, that's not right, because I think there's only 7 floors. But anyways, it all works out with 3 Celine hats. Like these, like this Camilla and this Sonojo, you don't need the active skill at all. But yeah, the important things are just the Celine hats, the Celine equips, and stacking up as many dungeon boosts. This team has like a 95% chance of dropping the 3k MP unit, which I do have a bunch of them right now. I could sell a bunch of them now. I've done it like how many times? I think 60 times, and out of the 60 times, the unit dropped like 88% of the time. You have everything but the hats. You don't have any Celines at all? I don't know if there's any other replacements, because you need the haste. I don't think there's a haste, another replacement. And if you don't have those equips, oh, that really sucks. Sorry to hear. But yeah, Celine is a really good unit for this. I don't know if what's another team. I don't remember looking at that many teams for this. Maybe you could use 3 Champellios or 2 Champellios and pair with a friend, if possible. That's definitely gonna like lower your dungeon boost count, because yeah, he only has 1 in the Super Awakening. Maybe you could, I don't know. There are other equips that give you like a full dark board, maybe, or a full water orb. Full water board, but I don't know who else would work instead of Champelias. You do have 2 champs? Yeah, maybe, yeah, go with 2 champs then. I mean, 3 champs in total if you pair with a friend. Yeah, we got the no loop restriction removed earlier today. Oh, and yeah, it does got live, but yeah. I think traditionally, yeah, also the updates, like the patch notes that usually come out for the like pre-release version, they would also always come out on like in the middle of the day. So I guess they wanted to keep that that going with the same release date, release time. As of now, there's nothing really like them too. But I don't know if you actually need them. I haven't seen them being used for a while. But like the last time I saw Toro being used was for like SN4, for like some like farming builds. I'm sure there's like some co-op builds that might like want to have Ganesha and Toro, but I don't know. Do you play a lot of Toro? Yeah, for ranking definitely could be useful. I don't think that's been the case as of late either. But definitely in the future, maybe, possibly, those could be useful. Toto was using it, but yeah, he was used. There was one ranking. I do remember one of them where you needed like 2 and maybe like a Kohaku equip or a Yuha equip, because those are also big buttons. But ever since then, I don't remember them. The Spirit Seal, that might be the story only equip, Evo Mat, which you can only get one, if that's the one you mean. Yep, you can only get one from the story, but you can actually use the OLED to like get more of this unit. I mean, you might not even need to get this one if you have enough skill boost, because the only difference is, yeah, you get a few more rows, like 4 more rows awakenings. You also get the skill boost, which might matter depending on your build. But yeah, for this one, you could use the OLED. But yeah, definitely look into your team, like see how many skill boosts you need before you do it, if you're gonna do it at all. But yeah, this is something you have to get it from the quest. If you haven't done the story, if you haven't done it, you have to clear a bunch of them. Because I think from the get-go you can clear Zella, but then you have to do Zella, you have to do Madu, you have to do Ricci, you have to do Baroa, and then you get the Celine quest line, which at the end will give you that Evo Mat. All 5, yeah, my friend was rolling and he got really bad dupes, unfortunately. It is a very bad ramp to roll in. I wouldn't really spend that many stones. I mean, but you care about ranking, so I guess maybe you're happy to roll here, or maybe not that upset. Yeah, let's see. I'm basically done then with that. I did all my rolls. I did as much fishing as I could. Actually, is my ult done fishing too? Because I could just set it up and wait for tomorrow. Wake up tomorrow and do it again. I could actually use the hourglasses if it's not done, because I haven't used them here. Not this here. Fishing. Yeah, 1 hour left and 13 minutes. But yeah, this thing's gonna need 2 hourglasses. I guess I should wait at least 14 minutes and then use 1 hourglass. So I can go to bed without this thing being overfill, quote unquote overfilled stamina for fishing. But yeah, do I have Salines for this? Saline. I do have a bunch of Salines. I have way more Salines on this account. So I could make a bunch of these also. Like if nobody has used an OLED, let me do one now. So you would go, yeah, Evo. You would try to Evo it first, and then the game will tell you like you don't have the Evo Mat. You want to use an OLED, and then you do that. You click yes. So Evo again, and then you see that I can. Then you tap on the Evo Mat that's unavailable, and then it will prompt you to use an OLED. So you have to click yes, but again, this resource is a little rare at the moment, so like make sure that you're actually gonna use that single dungeon boost. I mean, the rows might also matter for damage, but you might be better off just running the hat, honestly. Like the important thing is just the active skill and the dungeon boost. But again, skill boost might matter. You have Christmas Celine. I mean, then you need to find like a fire brick leader. Because yeah, that's also an option. I was thinking of that when I was thinking of replacements. But I'm not sure who's a fire brick leader. Shiva? Shiva Dragon? He doesn't have any dungeon boost. And the leader skill doesn't boost drop rate. So I guess who would work with fire Celine? Let's see. If we search by leader skill, sort by egg drop boosting leader skill, because that's what you ideally want. I mean, you could go without it, just stack as many dungeon boosts as possible. But extra effects, increase, X drop. There's only 32 units. Let's see. I mean, I guess this doesn't. You could just go with. Is there anyone fire? Natsu, no. 3 attributes for slime, so that doesn't work with Celine hat, the Christmas Celine hat. Bar break, that doesn't matter. I mean, I saw some builds using a Carquinos, but they were also pairing with Champelios and doing the light Celine equip. I mean, I guess it could be any fire break unit, really, if you're pairing with either what's her face, this Hello Kitty unit. But yeah, you still need to find a unit that gives a good leader skill, a good source of damage too. I mean, do you have multiple Christmas Celines? Because those are a little rare. Though I remember she's exchangeable, but I think I don't have a single Celine then. Yeah, because this is all the light one. I think on this account I do have. I did it. I do remember exchange. Yeah, I have two. But yeah, this one's the same. Three-turn charge with a full board of fire, and the hat is 2-turn charge. So yeah, I guess any fire break unit you pair with this kitty, or I guess you could also pair with Carquinos, because Carquinos gives you 1.5 extra boost rate. You just have to get a good fire pairing for that one, for the other helper. Like someone with at least 2 breaks, I would say, like Champelios. Not sure if there's anything that's worthwhile, because you would also want someone that gives you a break. Oh, you know what? There's that Ultraman unit. I forgot that Regulus, I think. He does generate a break, but he's on a fortune cooldown. Actually, he's not gonna come up. Actually, he will come up, because you're gonna swipe 3-turn charge, and that's fortunes already. Where is that unit? I think that's the only like fast, like quick unit I could think of, because he also has a no skyfall leader skill. Yeah, Celine is like Christmas Celine is way too long. Whereas, oh, you know what? Endeavor is also an option. I don't know if you have this unit. Oh wait, actually no, because you skill bind yourself for 3 turns. That's not viable at all. Shiba Dragon, no. I mean, he could, right? It's 3-turn cooldown or 4. But the leader skill is not gonna help, because you need low rarity. I mean, is that possible? Maybe. Leo Kick, it doesn't generate a break. But yeah, Regulus is the one I'm thinking of. So this could work with the Celine hat that gives you a 3-turn charge, maybe. Burgle, he's a transforming unit. There's this fire sword from what's it called? Mercury, not Mercury, Jupiter, but it doesn't have a leader skill, unfortunately. I mean, you might use this as a sub then, but then you ideally probably want a leader that gives you a damage boost of some kind, because this thing might not do enough damage to kill everything. Let's see, this is 4 turns, changes the 2 bottom rows. Oh, Wealth also might work. Yeah, Fortune cooldown gives you a break. It's a little slow because he cap breaks, but and he also pierces, but it could work also. Yeah, David. Yeah, they're basically Aurora, but they can actually deal damage too. You have 3 wealth. Yeah, maybe look into wealth then. Yeah, he has up to 3 bricks. That's probably more than enough damage. Let's see. Oh, you have a team also for the Cario. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of Academy Camillas. Wait, what does Karen do? Can I actually see it here on Ash? Add that. Oh, I do see the active skill. Oh, he gives you the column. Okay. All right, that's another option. he linked it on in Twitch chat. But I don't know if you have 4 Academy Camillas and Yamato from Digimon and Karen from Monster Hunter. But 26 dungeon boost, is that enough actually? For expert, that might not be enough to guarantee the drop. Because like I mentioned, I have 32 and I'm doing expert with 2 extra. I mean, the later skill boost doesn't matter all that much because the way the math works, the it's like a 20% base drop rate for the unit, 3k MP unit. That gets multiplied by 1.3 from this kitty, and then times 1.2 from Champelios, and then you add all of the dungeon boosts. But yeah, I have 32 dungeon boosts, and I only have a 95% chance of getting the 3k MP unit. So I don't think this guarantees the guarantee that you share. I don't think it guarantees the drop, but it's definitely a really good chance that you're gonna get the MP unit. Well, the 3k MP unit, not the MP unit. Should you roll a bet? I mean, I would, if you do have Gravis, I would recommend maybe like trying your luck with 1 multi. Because Chakula and Madu are really good, and also what's her face? Mill is also really good for this team. If you don't have Gravis, but if you do have a if you're trying to go for the Minuet and Chalet team, then maybe, but that's gonna require a lot of investment if you don't have a lot of fodder from previous runs. Let me see. Hold on, my friend's asking me to put up a leader. Like he's doing billion title, not billion, billion title. I mean, what do we call it? Just billion, the billion dungeon, 1 billion XP dungeon. He wants Obanai with a double equip. I did change this. So Obanai is decent for XP farming. He has an XP boosting leader skill. Actually, I think it was there. Right off the gate, they want a double type equip because I think they're using that key to cap break. Okay, but yeah, back to this one. So yeah, definitely. I mean, if you don't have a lot of stones and if you don't have a lot of fodder for a minute and Shaolin, I would probably skip. But if you do have Gravis, then maybe 1 multi won't hurt. But maybe wait until the very end of like when we get all of the free rolls and when you're done fishing all the first 2 pages, because that's gonna be 10 free rolls, and maybe you get lucky with those, and you don't even have to pull here, and then you can continue saving for Demon Slayer. That's what I would probably recommend if you're low on stone. Yeah, the spot doesn't really matter. You pretty much, you're eventually gonna get everything from the page. Like if you see the ones that are checked, these are already got. So the spot really doesn't matter. It's just like, I guess, maybe to make you think you can affect the outcome, but it doesn't really matter. You get like you get either 3, 4, or 5 pulls, but if you get three, 4, or 5 rewards, but if one of the rewards is the pull, that's the only reward you're gonna fish out. You have 500. How much MP do you have? Because honestly, that's maybe enough. Because I think you could spend like 200 stones. That's still a significant amount. But 200 stones, I think it's a good chance to get both Minute and Shaolin, either enough fodder or like rolling them naturally, and also to get Isis and Nephthys, which you kind of want for the badge. But I would only do that if you actually want to play the Minute and Shaolin team, and if you only have like a lot of MP, like at least 3 million MP, that's rough, because you're gonna need 3 Claudias, and that's gonna take up all of your MP. So I honestly wouldn't recommend that if you only have 3 million MP. Because it's very hard to, it's almost impossible to replace this unit. I believe maybe Bright Norsa comes close, but it's a worse option. You pretty much do 1/3 of Claudia to make the whole team. Honestly, I would keep saving, really. Maybe do a few rolls. I feel like you have enough stones. You should have enough stones for whenever Demon Slayer comes. But if you haven't rolled before, maybe do a few rolls. There's some decent stuff here. Mainly just Chakula and Medu and Millie, like I keep saying. Outside of them, I don't know. There's also, for Fujin is also really good, but she is exchangeable for GFEs if you don't have her. Actually, let me pick that page then, because that's still a very solid equip nowadays, and especially later on, because it also could be used with Doma from Demon Slayer. Like, this equip is still really solid. Like, it wouldn't, I think it wouldn't hurt to do a few rolls. You have any recommendation for Power Break team without involving us? Are you doing Zerog Descended, the new dungeon? Because that one only needs 5. So that's a little easier to meet. You don't need to like stack 10. Is it Bright Norsa though? Because I think OG Norsa doesn't buff HP. The Bright one does, which is a little very similar to Claudia in that sense with the HP buff. But yeah, I think I still have it here on my history. But I did Zerog with a Rosetta team, and this one has like 100%. Actually, it's like more like 97% chance of dropping the parts. But if you do happen to have the sync material for Canon, it should be more than 100%. It's the Bright version. Yeah, I don't know. I still wouldn't recommend it, because you're gonna be using up most of your MP for 2 Claudias, and you're definitely gonna want to buy the MP unit for Demon Slayer to enhance the badge. So by then you're gonna make up some MP if you do all of the quests, but you're gonna be very low, and you might want to buy, like, I don't know, maybe the Halloween MP unit is gonna be really good, and you might also want to copy for either the unit or the equip. Like I like to, like, I would recommend at least keeping 1 or 2 million MP as like reserves, and never go below that. So if you go for Clara, you're gonna go below that, especially obviously. Hopefully, we get Demon Slayer, and you're pretty much gonna be out of MP by then. So yeah, I personally wouldn't do it. I wouldn't get Claudia. I would maybe still get one, because the equip is solid for Doma teams. And since your priority seems to be Demon Slayer, I would definitely get that just in case you do roll Doma. But yeah, I think that's it for me tonight. Then I don't have enough stamina to do anything else, since I was just doing farming earlier today. My alt, I do have some overfill stamina, but I have to make a farming team, and watching me farm is not all that fun. So I think I'll just end it there for tonight. For those that want the review video, that's gonna come up tomorrow. I mean, let me check Salmon, because I was pretty much waiting for them to update the Hat Island units, but they haven't done it already. But I'm not blaming them. I'm more so blaming Gongho, because they waited until they waited until the maintenance to upload the Pat Island data. Because usually by now, Sandbone usually has the data, but they need a little more time. I'm assuming. Hopefully soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, unfortunately, the player base for this game in NA is not that high. There's still some there's some active people on Discord and on Reddit. Obviously, it's not a big community as the other popular gacha games, but there's still some people. If you need help, you could always go to those places and ask for advice. They're pretty decent at giving advice, or you could always come here too again, and I'll try to help as best as possible. But yeah, I am done for tonight though. So hopefully you guys have a good night, and good luck fishing and rolling if you're rolling here. I'll see you guys next time, and I'll continue to farm MP. That's pretty much what I'm gonna devote most of my time, really. Most of my stamina. So I can recoup on MP. Yeah, if you can make like a farming team for this, Andranek, these units sell for 3k MP. So slowly but surely, but you could get some MP to maybe actually buy the whole team. You do have a whole month pretty much to farm this dungeon if you want more MP. Reddit is always mean to you. I mean, yeah, I do see some people being a little mean sometimes. But yeah, have a good night. Oh, and thank you for the bits, Yata. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Oh, and I agree, really, Cario. Which is why some people are sometimes a little upset that they don't give us like enough content to like keep everyone happy, because it should be pretty cheap to like make more content. They also have a ton of in-houses they could actually develop and stuff, but yeah, that is an issue. That is a complaint that I see about this game. But it's still definitely fun, because what I like most about the game is the gameplay aspect. Because I haven't encountered anything as fun with other gachas, but I haven't tried that many gachas. Yeah, I'll keep yapping, so I'll just go. Have a good night again.